What's up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to You and I Are Polar Opposites, this time with episode 6. It was a fantastic episode last time, one of my favourite episodes of the season, the season so far, I guess, as well, because this has been one of my favourite shows. But yeah, it was an absolute banger of an episode. I haven't quite got the names down yet, so apologies, but love the focus on, the little focus we had on the main couple, but mostly the blonde guy and the quiet girl. I thought that was awesome. It's great to know that even the side relationships are almost going to be as infatuating. That's probably not the right word, but almost as good as like the main relationship. Did you meet up? Ah. Are you one of those that spend the whole day waiting for you to reply? What do you say to that? Yes. Nah, don't worry. I'll get you. I'll get you. But I'm also on the side of yeah, I'm not too much of a fan of waiting a long time for a reply. I mean, I feel like you get a pretty good. I've always had a pretty good idea of when someone wants to talk to you on like text and stuff. It's usually pretty obvious when they're like when you're being like a hindrance or something, or like annoying. Well, let's do it then. Well, fuck it. How old are you? She's got grey hair. To be fair to her, maybe she's an elf. Richan. That was Richan. Oh, interesting. So she's had a prior relationship as well. Interesting. Richan. We met this Richan. I imagine it's like Ricky Chan or something. I don't know. Richan. So there's a few characters there. I don't really recognize them all, but I think that's Osumatsu, um, one of the girls from, I never watched it, but Sailor Moon, and looks like some kind of like hard-boiled detective like character in the middle. Not really sure though. I need to watch that movie. Hard Boiled. That is really good. 메가네가 하듯이 됐어. So you reckon we get a little flashback today about one of her prior relationships? That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, yeah, kind of. Is that what they're called? Bispectacles? I just thought they were just like funny glasses. Trauma response. Jesus, bro. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I kind of get that. Very paranoid behavior, but I get you. What'd you do? She feels bad for what she did, but it was just inexperience. What, she dump him in some kind of like horrible way? I can't lie. I've like ghosted people, and it never feels nice. So I regret doing stuff like that. I've just always yeah, I just like I'm quite an empathetic person. I guess if I truly was an empathetic person, I wouldn't have done it. But I've always thought of like the moment that you get like a message or something saying that yeah, scared of hurting other people's feelings and such. I guess maybe she done something quite similar. And I think that's a good thing. I remember a time when I didn't used to do that at all, and I was pretty horrible. um, I think it's a good thing to always kind of doubt yourself. It can be negative, can get in your own head, have anxiety and stuff. But I think it makes you a bad person. You win. Oh yeah, day two already. Going fast. And this reminds me of when you're like leaving school. Just don't read it. Yeah, no honorifics needed. What that? What a sad room. No wonder it's so empty. I've got negative aura. I am in fact a beta, a beta male. Reminds me of that black dude on that fucking radio show. You're a beta male. Yeah, there's not too much energy in this room, is there? I feel like a lot of that's down to the layout, just making it just fucking two sides. Like, sorry to pause. Like, make it like a bit of a maze or something. Put some like, so you got maybe to hide some of the space so it doesn't look quite as empty. Because at the minute you just like, I'm no like interior designer or anything, but at the minute it just looks like a big old empty room with no one in there and some girl sitting silently by herself. Again, maybe move some of these so that they're like an art exhibit or something. You like walk around. So they're just yeah, it's terrible set design right here. 0908. Yeah, do you know what about what she says here? It's almost like more awkward if you know something about the person, but you don't like know each other. I don't know if you guys have had that. Like you know each other off like the internet or something, or you've heard about them, but you don't actually like know them. That won't work to socialize with me. I think she has a similar problem I do as well. I'm pretty good at reading rooms and reading people, but maybe sometimes you can overdo it and put words in people's mouths, for lack of a better term, and think things that maybe they aren't actually thinking, even though that's the likely thing that they would be thinking. Bloody hell, looks real. You can touch it. The cat. She's laughing at him again. Yeah, it was nice. Got her up on her feet, talking. Yeah, it went well. That's the thing about her, isn't it? I think she brings the best out of people like this. I mean, obviously Brittany, but she's a good person for introverts. Oh no, this is gonna be awkward, isn't it? After all that messaging. Sorry guys, my neck kind of hurts a bit. Well, oh my, he cracked it as well, for fuck's sake. Literally dropped everything at the sight of it. I'm not sure how much more into someone you could be. Your parents are gonna be pissed. Oh yeah, my neck kind of hurts. Apologies, guys. Oh, is this like his brother or something? Purely guesswork based off the haircut. So he instantly hates him. Oh shit, was that the guy she was dating? Oh shit. Richan. Oh shit, it's him. He looks a bit older than everyone else. That all? Oh shit. So not his brother. Okay. Looks like it could be though. Yeah, it always is. You don't even know that her boyfriend's right there. So what got weird? I'm very invested in exactly what happened between these two. It was bit. It seems like from the sounds of things, it was a bit more than just like they graduated and went to different places. So he's a very different type of guy than Tanny, isn't he? Uh, Vehemently opposed. Joe, I've been there as well. That's so real. Chiga. I feel nothing. That what she said? This is what she means by saying she was weird. Well, I guess it is weird in like the general consensus. I feel a lot of people would just go with it. There's some sense of like because you're meant to go with it. But she was just being true to her feelings there. Nothing weird about that. Okay. I'm glad it wasn't like too much, if you know what I'm saying. It wasn't like a long term relationship or anything like that. That'd be pretty worrisome for Tanikun. Exasperated. Yeah, you're right there. Well, we just did. Good, good. We checked on Tanikun during all this. I know it's a big thing for you, but yeah. that, what is that expression? Is he angry? Is he worried? Like, how do we take that one? Not really sure. Oh, you ain't got to like explain yourself. What do you say? You dated this boy for like 5 minutes. A girl with a past. Imagine if that's what people meant when they say that in like the real world. Had a boyfriend for 5 minutes. There's no way I can date you. I did always had this thing myself though. I'd never be able to date a girl that like dated one of my friends or anything. I just couldn't do it. Part of that was like trying to be like a good friend, but part of it was also just like I don't really know where it come from. Just didn't quite sit right with me. Away from like trying to be like a good friend. So I guess I can relate a little bit to how Tanny feels right here. My middle school fan. Why is this girl always talking like she's some kind of old lady? That's true pureness. Hey, that was a really nice outcome. Quick. What is it? What is it, girl? Is it you want to be in love? You want to fall in love? Or is it just some old woman? Is that like a red herring there or not? I'm not really sure. Ah, like I said, I've experienced that before, and I like those questions were not on my mind. That's some mature stuff right there. Be able to see it like that. Those old demure types, whatever that means. Yusuke, hey? I didn't even know he was called that. He's Tanny. Tanny just fits. Ah, this is. I look forward to our continued relationship. That's lovely. Your yeah, your voice is too loud. Yeah, you know what? These guys are right, but that's a good thing. Tell me all kinds of stories again sometime. Me too. Me too. Doesn't know any. Okay, that was a lovely episode. I really like that. Very relatable. But the vibes, especially towards the end, there were just lovely, weren't they? It's very funny, you know. I was literally just speaking about this, like the same topic with the show I watched just 30 minutes before this, in the Clear Moon at Dusk, which has had this starting out its kind of jealousy arc, we call it, and it's going to be going over a few episodes. Yet what they've done here in one episode is amazing. It's amazing, especially comparatively. But as its own thing as well, like the topics covered here, yeah, awesome. Got a little bit more of the other two that we saw a lot of last week as well, which is nice. But yeah, like I said, just another amazing episode. If I did have any doubts, which I probably maybe a 0.01% doubt, but I feel like if I had any doubts about the quality of this moving forward, I think they're all gone. I mean, a lot of the times it's like there's a 1 episode or 2 episode wonder shows, but this one feels like it's going to be pretty consistently awesome throughout. But yeah, thank you guys very much. Yeah, just amazing episode. Yeah, again, the series just absolutely killing it every week. Again, I'm not really sure if it's about like the red herring stuff with this girl and maybe her and the very depressed guy. They kind of feel like they could suit each other quite well, but maybe it's one of those things where they're just kind of like saying like, yeah, you know what, they could, but I don't know. We'll keep an eye on that one in the future. But yeah, just really relatable stuff here. I feel like anybody's that had a relationship, probably, especially like during like school times and such like this, probably had very similar issues. And as I said, like comparatively to the show I literally watched half an hour ago, we achieved much more here in like 2 minutes than we did what is going to be over the span of like 3 episodes in that show. So yeah, amazing job. I did feel like one negative I will say is not really a negative, but something I would have liked to see. I would have actually liked to see more of like the festival. It went by really quickly. However, the moments we did spend time on were, like I said, really good. The whole Tanny and Miyu, I guess we'll call her now, and their whole kind of stick with the ex from the past coming up. But even like this scene that they chose to focus on, I thought was really good. I really like her. She's just absolutely adorable. So yeah, very much looking forward to seeing more next week. Another amazing episode. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments though. Leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll see you guys then with episode 7.